Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. This is New Type Boy TCG. Today we're going to be unboxing and unpacking 24 packs of Dual Impact GD02. This set, I believe, is mostly focused on GQuuuuuuX and the Barbatos deck, or STO5, which is the Barbatos structure deck that recently came out, as well as Gundam X and Zeta Gundam. Let me think. I think those four series this pretty much is focused on right now. I must be missing another one. I'm not too sure, but as far as I'm aware of, those are the four main focus points for this set. As you can see, it's Barbatos on the side. There's some card information, and then there's Zeta Gundam right there. So, and GQuuuuuuX as the headliner right here. Got my nifty scissors here to get ready. Fortunately, I do not have anything fancy to open this box with. But yeah, these boxes are pretty hard to get, considering that Bandai has yet to supply, LGSs or local game stores with the appropriate allocation to support their locals, right? Unfortunately, I don't know what is up with that. I believe with One Piece, it was an issue before, where the first initial sets of One Piece, the card game that Bandai also makes, was short printed as well. So I'm not sure if it's because of lack of confidence or it has to do with just like a lot of the printing is going to Japan or something like that. Because I know Japan has a lot of these. When they get product, they get lots of it. Unlike here in the United States, we don't really get anything. Unfortunately, we haven't seen a restock of structure decks 1 through 4 or 5 or 6, unfortunately. And a lot of the Gundam Assemble ones are also like pretty much non-existent, right? So hopefully they print enough in the future. I'm not holding my breath here because these are the first initial sets and stuff, so we'll probably won't be seeing any new sets or any new reprints until the future. Who knows, honestly. But yeah, let's just get right into it. I got a few packs here. Let's see what we get here. I've got my nifty scissors. Typically with just like GD01, I believe the card ratios is you get 8 guaranteed LRs, 2 LR pluses, and then 1 holographic resource. From what I've seen, those are pretty much have been the ratios. Like we have here Silipnar, it's a base, Dautris, Barzam, Comrades Come First, Child, love this guy. Unfortunately, his effect isn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. I know some people are wanting to play this guy because he's like their favorite character from GQuuuuuuX. Calamity Gundam, Gundam Airmaster, Dartress Command, Rick DS, Zetas, and Barlance. And we got the new resources, like the GQuuuuuuX resource. I'm putting that to the side, as well as the hollows here, and put the bulk over here. But yeah, so far this set has been okay. Although I did notice that it doesn't really have a lot of correlation with the previous set, where originally, it was it mainly focused on like supporting the structure decks for GD01, but because of how this set is structured, it's like I don't see a lot of like support for like besides, well, it does have support for like GQuuuuuuX and a little bit of Barbatos, but not a lot, not as much as you would think, right? So unfortunately, because of that, it feels incomplete without more structure decks. And here we got our first LR, the Gundam Gushan Rebreak. This guy says, it's a blocker. It's a 3/5 blocker. Choose one of your units and one enemy unit. Deal 1 damage to them. So that's a pretty good blocker here. So that's our first. Actually, put this to the side here. First LR of the set. Just so you guys can see the ratios here. From what I've heard, a lot of people got into boxes and they get like duplicates of the LR stuff. So I've opened like half boxes because of my locals was pretty generous with like MSRP and stuff, but and that hasn't been the case. I wonder if the people, I got 2 R's, R range attack and a new sign. This guy is pretty good. This guy says draw 2 or draw 3 then discard 2, so it's not too bad. It's good support for white cards. So, but yeah, I've seen somebody open 2 boxes and they get exactly the same ratio with the same cards, which is crazy. I know the ratio is going to be the same regardless. I feel like that's just a standard Bandai thing, but for in terms of like what you're actually going to get, it should be different for the most part, but I don't know. So I guess some people might be unlucky and get the same cards. Gundam Ferrat. Lofter. It's a pretty good card. For purple, it gives it high maneuver. Forbidden Gundam, and oh, look at that. We got our first LR or R+. That's pretty cool. I like the artwork. Haman Karn. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure how much that one's going to go for. And then, of course, our little extra. R+. Is that like... It's not an LR+, so I wonder if this is like a chase? I don't think it's going for a lot of money right now. Surprisingly, the ones that are going for a lot is the Barbato's like super alts. I forgot what it's called. The rarity for it. But it's like gold trim rare or whatever. There's Lala. Mobius. I thought this card was going to be good, but unfortunately it's not as good. Because if you attack and they have a blocker, the effect won't activate because it's not attacking shields. The shield area. So it's like kind of pointless, you know. And we got the Argama. Argama base is not bad because it's basically an anti-breach base. So any effect damage like breach will not affect it. So, which is good. So if you're going to get up against like, or anticipate going against Wing Zero, with a lot of the breaches, you're not gonna get any effect damage from it, which is crazy good. And it ruins Wing Zero's whole strategy of, or at least Wing Gundam strategy of like inflicting breach and stuff. Reek DS, this is a good blocker. I highly would pick up 4 of these. It's one of the stronger blockers. It's like I think it was like a 2-2, right? No, it's a 3-2, but it's basically like a, not Sword Strike. It's a good replacement for oh yeah, we got Elmith. Carta Grays, this one's pretty funny because basically if your opponent attacks this, they get first strike. So basically it goes with the show. I've seen a lot of people memeing on it. So, and this is Lala's mobile suit here, or gun, what was it? Mobile armor, I think. LR. This guy is going right here. Please, Zaku. Not bad. Gundam Age. The Age cards are pretty good. A lot of people are like, I feel like they're trying to build the ramp up deck, because the Age cards, they ramp up pretty fast. Because a lot of them depend on you being at level 7, which is very hard to pull off in my opinion, because you gotta wait a little bit and stuff. It's not bad. This card is pretty good. It's like a Monster Reborn for Yu-Gi-Oh, basically. Or Monster Reborn for Gundam. Although it has a high price to pay. Not really. It has 2. It's a cost 2, but you have to wait till level 6 to actually play it, which sucks. So it's good for late game, though. That's for sure. I can't see people playing more than one, I feel, because if you have more than one of those, it just doesn't make any sense, because like you don't really need a lot of, probably for like that last swing. Hammerhead, Third Form, Nemo, White Wolf, Marasai, Gun Cannon, Rider Gundam, Daughters Weapon, Daughters Command, Beneath the Mask, and Gundam Mark II. Oh, and then Zeta Gundam. Look at that. It's really cool. This guy says, during Link, activate main once per turn. Choose one active friendly base, rest it. If you do, set the unit as active. It can choose the enemy player as its attack target during this turn. So, that's pretty cool. This is an LR. It goes right here. Oh, this is just for a second there, I thought that was hollow or rare, but it's not. So right now we are at 3 LRs. We're only guaranteed like 8 LRs in per box, so I have 5 more LRs to pull. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that I get a Barbatos at least, because like I'm trying to build a deck with it, but I don't know if I'll actually pull one. A lot of stills and irons. Turning Point. This is pretty good for rush decks. Rick Diaz Red. Shiloh Light. We got the Pilot, Garnod Ran, and Tifa Adil. And Gundam X. Perfect. They go together, basically. And we got the Psycho Gundam Resource Arts. I'm hoping like later on they change the style of this, because this is kind of boring with just the headshot. I wish that was kind of more interesting, but I don't know. That's just me. A Shiloh mobile suit, basically. Disil Galete. Jared Miss. Gundam H1 Titus. Decisive Last Resort. Choose burst, choose one enemy that's level 3 or lower, deal 2, choose 6 purple cards in trash, exile them from the game, and if you do, choose one enemy unit to destroy it. So it's automatic. It's an automatic removal, and it can basically remove pretty much any card on the field. Or just any one enemy unit, regardless of, you know, its attack and stuff, which is crazy. And this is pretty good for blue, especially for decks that require repair and stuff. So I think blue purple is going to be pretty good, especially with this guy. Blue purple with that card in it does pretty good, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are considering purple red because of the pink aspect of it, but I've tried it and it's just not as good, in my opinion. It doesn't synergize very well, because red has, like, I don't know, a lot of caveats to it, and blue has at least draw power of some sort, right? I know purple has like one unit that gives it draw power, but that card is like, it's all right. We got Flit Asuno and Psycho Gundam. I know a lot of people are like wanting this card right here because of its effect. Its effect says it's a Breach 3 blue card that says, when paired with a Cyber New type pilot, choose one of your Titan units like itself. When one of your Titan units destroys an enemy shield area card with damage. This unit recovers 2 HP. So has some pseudo repair thing going on for it. I don't know. It's not too bad, I guess. For a 6/4 breach 3, it would make more sense if it was like a breach 4 or 5, you know, but I guess the second effect is alright, but it's kind of underwhelming in my opinion, because I feel like Wing Gundam does a better job with it, since it's a automatic breach 5 and it just pretty much blows through bases like crazy. Buster Gundam, GXs, and Hyaku Shiki, and a GQuuuuuuX resource. Not too bad. That one look a lot of like Stranger, Lofter, Mobius, Guaiden. Add one of your shields to your hand, and if it's your turn, you may discard 1 card, and if you do, draw 1. So I guess it gives draw power to red. Makes sense, but it's kind of alright, I guess. And then another Hyakushiki. Oh, and we got our C+ resource card right here of Psycho Gundam, which is pretty cool. It's like you're guaranteed one of these, and that's pretty much it. So we have 4 more LRs to go, and then 1 more LR or R+ or whatever. I don't know, I kind of feel like GD02 is a little underwhelming with what it has. Doesn't seem as good as GD01 when it first came out. For Murasame, and then Gundam Mark II Titans with the Epion resource. I think it's probably because like my taste in Gundam, right? Like there isn't a lot of, I've never seen Zeta, so I can't really say much about it, so I'm not a big fan of it right now. Maybe if I did watch it, I might be a bigger fan of the set, but I don't know. I'm surprised they did Age. I didn't think Age was such a big show. Maybe in Japan it is. I know here in the States, I don't hear a lot of people talk about Gundam Age, so I'm kind of curious if that's such a big show here. I don't know. Typically not. It's like Wing Gundam or G Gundam or something. Oh, we got Gundam Epion LR. Sick. And then we got the Red Gundam resource. That's pretty cool. I like how its eyes looks like honeycombs and stuff. Pretty weird looking. So we have 3, 4, 5. 3 more LRs to go, and 1 more R to go. I think that's why this Gundam, compared to like other card games, or I guess a lot of Bandai card games are the same, is that the chase card or the LRs aren't as crazy to obtain. Aerial Rebuild and Age 1 Spallo. Because of the fact that, you know, these cards are, I think, this one's like $16, $17 right now, as recording of this video. Apia, I know Zeta is like, Guzan Rebreak is probably like 20 bucks at most. Not too sure. But I know a lot of these aren't that expensive. I feel like GD01 had more expensive like LRs, especially with Kasachias and stuff. And Gundam Kimaris. Nice. There's our other LR. So we're at three, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 more LRs to go. And we have about 2, 4, 6, 7 packs left. It just goes to show how the ratios here, like even if you get like a random pack from Walmart or like your locals, you might get an LR pretty easily, which is not bad. I'm happy that Gundam is more accessible than a lot of card games. A lot of Bandai card games are like accessible in general. I know Yu-Gi-Oh is like the most inaccessible card game. I don't know about Magic. Can't say for sure about Magic. I'm pretty sure Magic is about the same because it has like crazy cards that are valued. Oh, we have our LR Plus Zeta Gundam here. Look at that. Looks pretty sick. Not gonna lie. I can't say if it's a chase card or not, but there's our second plus different card or whatever. This one's a cool pilot card. I like the illustration for it. I'm just hoping for a Barbatos, dude. I swear. I feel like I'm not gonna pull it, but it would be nice if I could pull the Barbatos because I really need like a playset of that. Because I'm trying to build a blue-purple Barbatos deck. Red Gundam, and then Gundam Miss Versago. And then we got Quible. Also, the Quible is pretty good too. It's like a Kshatriya, basically. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 1 more LR to go. Has to be a GQuuuuuuX or a Barbatos. Based on these ratios, it gives you an idea of like what to expect with a box, right? We got Age Device is a good ramp up card, and Gundam X, and we got the Zeta Gundam resource. Miguidon, and then Hyakushiki with the Barbatos resource. I need at least 10 of the Barbatos resources. I know I have 6, 7, 8. Dang, I just need like 2 more Barbatos resources. I also want to get the shiny version of them, or the C+ Barbatos resource. I have 1 so far because I got it from a trade. But I want a whole playset at least, because I'm trying to max out the rarity for my Barbatos deck. I have one of the C+ Mika from the structure deck that you get from the extra pack. But yeah, and then 1 C+ resource for the Barbatos. Tolgeese and Quible. Look at that. This is definitely a chase card for sure because of its effect. The only bad thing is that the suppression only works for that turn when you link it, so that's the only bad thing about that. But during pair, when it attacks, choose 1 damage unit, it takes 2 additional damage. So this is a pretty good card. Definitely a good card. I'm just glad that I got at least this one as well, the Quible. So 3, 6, 7, 8. So that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it for this box. So Zeta Gundam, Haman Karn, Quible. Not bad. Although I kind of wish it was a Barbatos. Because I really want one, bro. We got Momentary Respite. And then Camille Biden. Taurus, Police Zaku, Nemo, Leopard, Magnac. Oh, we got the Ryusei Go. I need 4 of these. And Haman Karn Gaza C. Oh, this is a rare. And a Red Gundam resource. I need like 4 of these. This actually goes pretty good with the purple deck because it gives it draw power, right? So but yeah, that's it for this box. Let me know what you guys think. We got the Gundam Gushon Rebreak, Ilmith, Zeta, Psycho, Epion, Kamaris, Versago, and Quibele. And then we for our R Plus and LR Plus, we got Zeta Gundam and Haman Karn, and then we got the Psycho Gundam holographic resource, C+ resource. That's pretty much for a box. It gives you an idea of what the ratios looks like for this, right? So it's not too bad. Although the GQuuuuuuX and the Barbatos one is in Quible is like, I feel like they depends on the box. It's like very different, right? But you would think that would be the end of it, but I actually got like 9 or I don't fucking know how many. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 more packs. This is from another box that the LGS store. Oh, I've got to fix the camera here. These packs are from the same LGS. They were like giving extra away because they still have some boxes left over. So I'm like, cool, I'll just buy more because, you know, gotta fuel my addiction to opening packs. So this one comes from another box, so you might actually get a good pull from this. I don't know who has pulled the I forgot what card was it, but it's like one of every case or something like that. So I can't really say what that card is. I think it's a plus card or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not very knowledgeable about rarities, but we'll see. Oh, we got something here. What is it? Oh my god, we got Gundam Age Spallo. The R+. That looks beautiful. That means at least we're guaranteed some in another R+. Granted that somebody bought like other packs as well, so that's pretty cool though. Let me know if you guys want to like me to do some giveaways for this channel, because I am willing to do some giveaways if possible. If you guys want to get some additional see some giveaways in this channel. You got Mach 2 and Gundam Astra. I know some people were able to get like 3-4 boxes, although I think for those they got charged like almost like 140, not 140, but like $160, $180 for like a box, which is insane. I'm happy that my local GS is giving these for like MSRP basically. Like one box that he was giving was like 138, so I guess not necessarily MSRP, but like at least like $10 more than that. Oh, we got the Barbatos! Nice. I've been looking for one. About time, dude. That's beautiful. Although I kind of wish it was the it'd be cool if it had like if it was the LR Plus Barbatos, because that would be so cool. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it looks pretty sick. Awaken power, and oh, we got a pretty good, cool resource. I forgot that this one's an R. Nice, we got the age resource. I want a GQuuuuuuX or the Barbatos shiny resource, which that's a shame because it's like I wanted the other one, but I'll take what I get, right? These shiny resources aren't actually going for a lot, so you could probably buy a whole playset for pretty cheap. I think they're like $4 or $5 or something like that. So they're not too bad. Like I said, with this game, a lot of the cards are affordable, so it's not going to be expensive. The only bad thing is that they're hard to like obtain like in the wild. So you're kind of left scrambling for like singles on TCG Player or somewhere, you know. Just because Bandai has been pretty bad with allocation for this. So unfortunately you have to deal with scalpers because they like buy up everything and they then they try to sell it for like more, right? Which sucks because it's like some people want to play the game, so if you scalp it too much, your game is gonna die pretty fast. Come on card, and then Age Gundam. This is pretty good. That's a pretty good ramp up card. From what I've play tested, because I've tested that with like the wing. Although my only issue with it is because you have to have another what is it called? Earth Federation green unit. It's specific to green, so it's not like you can just ditch any Federation card, right? Otherwise it'd be way too good, right? It'd be such a good ramp up card, but because it's very specific to that kind of deck, it's like, I don't know. It's not as good, right? Kamali Biden, and then another Gundam Gushin Rebreak. Oh. Hopefully I pull a, I actually got the pack that contains the, what is it called? The R plus or LR plus, because that would be sick. Oh, nice. I needed one of these and that one. I got another gun, Barbatos resource. Pretty cool. I just need one more, I think, to get to complete my play set of it. So Argama and Carta's Grace. Oh! Oh! Holy! Yo! That is crazy. Look at that. We got the C plus GQuuuuuuX resource. Dude, that is beautiful. Look at that gold trim. I was not expecting that, dude. That is insane. Look at that. Oh, my camera can like... This webcam isn't the greatest to focus, but look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That's so sick, dude. I was not expecting that, but that's a good surprise, right? You know what would be even crazier is if I got a god pack. So this is like a confirmed legend, I guess, as you would say, but basically there's like a few packs out in the wild that contains all LRs and stuff, or C+, and it's like crazy. I've only seen 1 or 2 people or 3 people like posted on the Reddit, the Gundam card game Reddit forum, and it's crazy how that's a thing. Oh, nice, Quible. Yeah, Quible LR. I feel like these are gonna be a big chase card for sure. Considering it does ping damage, a lot of people are trying to like get their hands on a lot of the ping cards, which makes sense, right? Because, you know, ping dealing damage to units and stuff is a pretty powerful effect, right? Because it's just an additional damage thing. They need to make like repair faster in order to keep up with ping. Maybe they should have like effects that says like if one of your units takes damage, repair 2 or something like that, right? Because that would be good counter, and then doesn't make it overpowered, so where it's like you know, doesn't become overpowered, right? Because if you attack and then you repair, it's like, well, you just keep spamming that effect. But maybe it says something like if you take effect damage as in like, you know, ping 1 or whatever, you can repair 2. That way it's a good counter against these kinds of decks, because so far the repair cards, at least the units that does repair, or effects that does repair, isn't that good. You have to rely on like a action card in order to repair your unit pretty fast. So I feel like when they do that, it's probably going to balance the you know, the game a little bit more, because right now ping is pretty strong. Tolgis, momentary respite, and a Zeta Gundam resource. 3 packs left. See if we get anything good. We got Decisive Last Resort and Dramatic Turnabout. So, it's not too bad, I guess. Dramatic Turnabout, or is it Turnaround? Turnabout. That's a pretty good card in general, so pretty good for like anti-ping kind of thing, right? And plus you get a draw, so it's pretty good. I've seen the what was it, the Gundam channel people talk about it in Japan. Filt Osno and LR X Gundam. Yep. Or Gundam X. And we got our last resource Barbatos. Yeah, so I got playset now, which I'm pretty happy about. Might not be the C+ versions, but I just want a playset of them. So last pack. See if we get a R+ or C+ or something. Or LR+ even more, because I think we only pulled like, besides the GQuuuuuuX resource, I don't know if that would count. I don't know, because we got the R+ right here, but I don't know if that would count. So oh, nothing. Dang. That sucks. I'm just happy that I got some pretty good pulls for the most part. It wasn't too bad. At least I got 1 Barbatos, like, for that at the very least. Got normal, Gundam X, Quible. Got the Age resource. We got the Barbatos first form. We got this sick resource here. Gushan Rebreak, we got the R+ Age 1. Got the Zeta Gundam, we got the Haman Karn, we got the Psycho resource, Quible, Versago, Chimeras, Epion, Psycho, Zeta, Ilmeth, and a Gundam Gushan Rebreak. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the ratios on this box and if it's box worth getting in general, because I know a lot of people are like kind of have mixed feelings about this. specific set. So yeah. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this box opening. If not, let me know. Hope to see you guys on my next video. But yeah, have a great day. Peace.